How hot is this affair? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you The Aftermath, starring Keira Knightley, Jason Clarke, and Alexander Skarsgard. First we'll tell you what the movie is about, and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film, and our final word. The Aftermath follows the story of a British colonel and his wife who are assigned to live in Hamburg during the post-war reconstruction, where tensions arise with the German who previously owned the house. Overall, I was disappointed by this film. It had the potential to be either a very strong historical drama or romance, and it fails to deliver on both fronts. For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the setting. The first hour of setup is beautifully done as it sets the tone of the story to the backdrop of the ruins of Hamburg. British soldiers are at ends with the rebellious locals as Germans try to unbury the ruins of their city. This setting, mixed with the resentment of both sides after years of war, death, and destruction, creates the perfect backbone for this post-war story. And the three actors do admirably in their respective roles, although Skarsgard's accent does wear a little thin. Clarke is the scene stealer in this one in his typical cuckold role, but in this one his character is more layered than previous ones, making this his best husband role yet. Knightley has a few notable scenes, but it's what we've come to expect of her. Although there is a little bit more nudity on her part, but not even that can save this story. The strong setup and themes are cast aside for a very shallow and hollowed out love triangle. This results in an underdeveloped and predictable storyline that feels tonally off, as it never really knows what genre it wants to be in. And that's where I'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear our final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. No spoilers to talk about for this one, but the best scenes to me were the piano and the forced attack. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. The Aftermath is a slow, passionless romantic drama that never hits its stride in either of its genres. While it has some decent performances, deviates from the typical wartime story and dives into some post-war themes, the shallow writing, bland characters, and inconsistent tone make for a boring, forgettable affair. This film seemed to enjoy having most of its impactful drama happen off-screen, so I'm going to give The Aftermath a 4.5. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing The Aftermath, or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips, and this has been the Film Fanatic Review.